Sitting down with Rob Evans, co-founder of Purissima. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Jordan. It's exciting to be here and to see this industry evolving very rapidly.
Can you tell us a little bit about your company?
Yeah, Purissima was founded in 2017 on the premise that we could engineer algae cells to produce cannabinoids. So those are our first products. So we're essentially a biotech company that has recreated the pathway to produce cannabinoids in single algae cells at much higher efficiency and much better economics than the plant can achieve.
Very cool. And can we talk a little bit about the event? What do you see as the biggest value prop of being here at the Cannabis Conference?
Well, I think for us, at a time when we're commercializing our first ingredient, it's exciting to have our name out and to get people more comfortable with the idea that there are natural sources of some of these minor and rare cannabinoids that are now reaching the market. And so for us, this is the first time we've exhibited at an event. And it's exciting to talk to people and to start sharing, what's possible. We've been largely in stealth for the last 4 years, and this is our coming out, if you will.
Awesome. And shifting back to Purissima, what is one area of growth that you've seen in the last year?
Well, I think the interest in minor and rare cannabinoids is exploding. And this, in the past, has been enabled by really the abundance of CBD that's been available. So you've got smart organic chemists out there producing a lot of other cannabinoids from these types of structures. And so that's kind of opened people's eyes to the possibilities, the formulation possibilities, and also the therapeutic benefits of cannabinoids other than the majors, CBD and THC. And so I think it's really exciting to now take that one step further and say, look, there's a natural source for these compounds, and it can be far broader than what's on the market today. And so it's early days, but this is really fantastic to see it emerging.
Absolutely. And how about some immediate plans? What do you have to look forward to?
Well, this month, the first kilograms of our first commercial product, which is cannabichromene, naturally sourced, are hitting the market, in fact, this month. So that's really exciting for us. That's the first of a long list of compounds, but it's, it seems like it's been a long time coming for this to happen, and the industry is primed for it. So it's great to be here. It's great to be talking about it.
Yes, congratulations. And taking a look at cannabis trends in general, what are you seeing?
I think the way that this industry is going is the way that we originally envisioned it, in fact, which is more towards like a personalized medicine approach, where each one of us, suffers from something that we believe can be treated with a cannabinoid. So it's really about, as a consumer, experimenting and finding what works for you, because what works for you may not manifest itself in the same way for me.
Yep.
So creating options for people to try, and also letting the industry mature a little bit and create a little bit more trust, I think is it's really fantastic. So we see, if you fast forward 5 years, I think you're going to see dozens of cannabinoids available in almost an unlimited range of formulations in probably almost every type of product that you and I consume on a daily basis. I mean, it's going to be very broad.
Yeah, super exciting stuff too.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at some obstacles. I mean, we would be remiss not to talk about those. What are you facing?
Yeah, I think the biggest obstacles are big CPG companies stepping into the space to add legitimacy to the industry. Okay. And I think the reason that we aren't seeing that evolve much more rapidly is because the federal regulations are still a little bit murky.
Sure.
So what's the approval process to get a product like our first product, cannabichromene, into food and beverage? I mean, it's still not entirely clear, and it looks complicated, and so people are a little hesitant to spend money to start doing all that testing, and I think that's probably the biggest barrier, is just the lack of clarity from a regulatory perspective. I think we're moving in the right direction, and I think the average individual in the U.S. feels that this is a legitimate business. These products don't do any harm, and I think are very supportive of seeing that evolve pretty rapidly.
Sure, understandable. And what do you want to say to investors?
Well, I'd like investors to know that, like most companies here, we're raising capital, but we're out of the R&D phase, and now we're scaling manufacturing. So this is about bringing more volume of these products produced naturally to formulators so that consumers can start to benefit from it. So love to talk about how we could use your capital, in fact, to build a very attractive longer-term business.
Of course. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Jordan.